Awesome. So talking about being able to transfer our weight. So as you start getting used to your stance, our knees are a little bent, we're in athletic position, our feet are shoulder width, our feet are split. Everything should feel pretty comfortable at this point. So that said, I kind of want to sense where my center of gravity is. And normally we're talking about, a couple inches below our belly button is going to be our center of gravity. And then we're trying to take advantage of all the force that we can generate. So anytime we're moving, we're kind of sliding around our center of gravity. So one drill that we'll work on a lot is pushing, pulling, and then putting that together to make the maximum amount of force. So the first thing we're going to do is just twist and come up on our heels. So this is just getting used to twisting our stomachs, kind of creating this power, and you can start kind of sensing your own center of gravity as you're doing this. Now, once you get used to that, you kind of lock your gaze on basically sternum level of where your opponent would be, and that allows you to twist, but still maintain your focus on your opponent. Now, as we're doing this drill, we're going to start focusing on the push. So each foot is going to push to the next spot. So my front foot pushes me back, my back foot pushes me forward. So front foot's pushing back foot's pushing forward. So I'm getting used to using those muscles to create that power. Once I'm used to that, now I can switch things up. So my lead foot's on the ground. I think about using my foot to grip the ground as much as possible. So almost like there's little tiny suction cups on the bottom of my foot. It locks into the ground. Now I use these muscles on the front side of my body and pull this back part of my body forward. So it looks the same on camera, but I'm cueing differently in my brain and I'm pulling. And then as I twist back, this foot connects to the ground. Now those suction cups activate and I pull myself back. So I'm using aggressive pulling with the opposite part of my body to get myself turned into the spot I want to. Now, instead of focusing on the pushing or pulling, I try to activate both of those pieces together. So one foot's pulling as the other foot's pushing. When you get good at weight transfer, what you're doing is, one, you're going to be creating more power. You never want to just use your arms to create punching power, especially unless you are the physically superior fighter. In all instances, you're going to need to use proper technique. But more important than that, when we're using both pushing and pulling forces, we will not fatigue as quickly when we're punching. And so that lets us maintain our technique longer, whether it's through practice or through sparring or through fights. So no matter what, we're always trying to find the most technical solution possible.